What's going on, O's fans? Bob's here, excited to share with you the news that the O's avoided the sweep against the Brewers, and they decided to play the last 3 innings of baseball and ended up winning 6-3. But before we get into that recap, I just want to thank you guys for visiting the page. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, by all means, please leave a comment down in the comment section. Always looking for ways to improve. If you're interested in maybe hearing what some, just average Joe Orioles fan thinks, like I said, please just consider like, sharing, and subscribing. And, we'll have a little bit of fun. So anyway, the Birds, they moved to 38-24. They're still 6.5 games behind the Rays because the Rays keep winning. That's what they do. But I think that this was a really important game in that the Birds haven't been swept all year. So it was pretty outstanding the way that the game started. Bradish came out and he struggled a little bit. The Brewers were able to put 3 up on the board in the bottom of the first, and then it just he settled down, and it really stayed stagnant throughout. I think it was 3-0 going into the top of the 7th, and then Ramon Urias, who had a really good ball game, he ended up 3 for 4, but he put the Birds on the board with a solo shot to right. And I think even Gunnar said later that kind of opened everybody up, and they started really putting the barrel to the ball, if you will. But so he kind of opened it up. It's 3-1. Ramon hits that shot to put the Birds on the board, and then basically what happens is there's another 2-run shot from Gunnar Henderson. He actually goes oppo, and it sneaks right over the left field wall. And that's after Santander doubled in Adley. But so 3-2, and then Gunnar hits that shot over the left field wall, and for the O's go-ahead run, which was huge. It's really good to see Gunnar starting to swing the bat well. I think he is starting to kind of catch his wind, especially coming off that injury. And then even, and it's something the O's haven't done a lot, I would say, over the last month, is they got some insurance in the bottom of the 9th. So, McCann was able to move. They had first and second. McCann almost got hit in the face and was able to bunt one down the third base line to move the runners over, which was huge. And then eventually Frazier gets up, and he doubles in too, which gives the Birds some insurance. And then obviously the Mountain comes in and shuts things down, because that's what the Mountain does. So it's really good to see the Birds. They played well, especially those last 3 innings. Hopefully those bats will follow them to Baltimore. They got a really good opportunity right now to kind of turn the page. Kansas City's not playing well. They're 18-44. And they have a really good opportunity to string together a couple of wins. So Tyler Wells will be on the hill. And I think he's got a 3.29 ERA right now. I think he's 4-2. So it'll be interesting to see him come in there and kind of start things off. And hopefully we can start the home series against the Royals out on the right foot, as opposed to playing from behind. So, like I said, hopefully the bats will fall into Baltimore. 3-3 on the road trip. It's way better than 2-4. Excited to see us finally come home and get an opportunity to play against a struggling Kansas City Royals team and string together some wins. So without further ado, like I said, we'll go ahead and shut this one down. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, you want to comment about the baseball game or anything like that, I'd be more than happy to speak with you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And when in doubt, go Birds.